Hello, Virgo. This is your love reading, love and energy reading for February 4th to February 11th. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And we're going to be focusing on the energy part of this first. I'm going to be shuffling these cards. And while I'm shuffling these cards, my name is Chance. This is Vital Revival Tarot. And we are focusing on the spiritual messages first. Also, you guys can check out in the description below my website, but all my videos are linked together. I've been forgetting to say that in some videos, but look down in the description, and from now on when I post these videos, all the other videos will be linked down in the description below, so you don't have to go through playlists or look through anything else. You can just click or tap and go from there. And my website's down there as well, vitaltarot.com, or you can email me at vitaltarot777@gmail.com. And with that being said, let's just get started. Let's just go straight to it now. All right, so what energies are clouding me? So this is things that are blocking us in this point in time. And I get Archangel, 4th chakra, Archangel Michael in reverse, okay? So when I see this card here, this is about the heart chakra. This is about focusing on feeling connected, on feeling safe, on feeling loved. This is mainly about love and unconditional love. When the 4th chakra is activated and it's fully open, we get a sense of unconditional love. There's a sense of pureness, a sense of joy, but there also is a sense of vulnerability. When I see this in reverse, I feel like we're building up a wall around our heart. Maybe something traumatic happened where we're not allowing ourselves to express fully to the extent of what happened. What I mean by that is we're not allowing ourselves to be vulnerable. We're not allowing ourselves to cry. We're not allowing ourselves to let out. I said Archangel Michael, and this is Archangel Raphael. I am so sorry about that. But we're not allowing ourselves to cry. We're not allowing ourselves to feel. And when we do that, we create a block from ourselves. I want you to imagine having a mirror that's cracked, and it makes it so that when we look in this mirror, we see jagged reflections of who we really are. When the heart is hurt, when the heart is broken, there's a sense of kind of going inward and receding and not letting ourselves be hurt again. This is a natural process. It's something we do to protect ourselves from pain. But eventually we need to express this, and we need to express how it made us feel. And when we start doing that, we start to develop a sense of self-mastery because we have felt the depths of despair, the depths of pain, but we have also felt the pleasure of overcoming it and the pleasure of taking in that pain, transmuting it into something far, far greater, and focusing on healing, okay? So how can we change this? What can we do to get over this 4th chakra block, this heart chakra block? Man, I get this card a lot. I get Storm Warning in reverse, and what we can do is we can stop seeing a storm where there isn't one, okay? So we're looking at other people like they are going to hurt us. People we're looking at like they're potential hurters, right? And let's use that word from now on. They are potential hurters. They're people that are meant to do nothing else other than to cause us pain and discomfort. And so there's a sense of distrust with other people, okay? It's hard for you to trust other people because it's hard for you to trust yourself. There's been something that has hurt you, and there has been some trauma that has happened, that has been activated or triggered, and now is a chance that we can heal this trauma and we can start to focus on recovery. The important thing is to not give in to the depths of despair so fully as to not come out of it, but to look at it in an observer sense, to kind of think of it like a story. And all of our lives are stories. Of course, to us, they're very personal stories, and they have a lot of meaning and symbolism. To anyone else looking at our lives, though, they wouldn't understand it the same way we do. And that's because to us, we've related certain symbols, certain events and scenarios into certain ways and codes into our brain. We've coded them emotionally differently than someone else who would have the same experience would do that. So when we're looking at this, we need to stop looking at the world like it's a bad, nasty place and that there are only people out trying to hurt us. So we need to start trusting again, and we need to start understanding self again. And when we do that, we're going to focus on recovery. We're going to focus on feeling better. But for now, I want you guys to take a breath. I want you guys to take a step back, and I want you to realize with your real eyes, okay, the real lies that we tell to ourselves, okay? We do tell ourselves real lies because it comforts us. It does something for us. If everyone is against you, then in a weird way, there's a sense of power there. There isn't really, but it's like a sense of like everyone else is wrong. I'm right. I'm the victim. I'm someone who's going through something. Everyone else, they're just animals. They're just stupid. They're sheep or they're whatever. But this, to me, this is a cry for help because we need to focus on healing. We need to focus on bringing the attention back to ourselves, and we need to focus on loving ourselves. We need to focus on healing ourselves. And that's a beautiful thing. Where you're at now is a beautiful time in your life. It may not feel like it, but because of this, it's going to open up a lot of doors once we start to heal and once we start to admit to ourselves that we do indeed need healing. And every strong person out there, every person that is truly strong has healed from a lot of things that have happened. And that is the truth. Healers and the healed are the people that truly deserve great things, in my opinion. Okay. So we're going to focus on the love part of the reading now. And we have this right here. And shuffling these cards. This is love for Virgo, February 4th to February 11th, 2019. So I'm going to shuffle one more time after this one. And here we go, one last shuffle. Okay, so how am I feeling about love? And we get attraction in reverse. So this says, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So when I see it in reverse, I feel like romantic love is something maybe we're not even thinking about. Maybe we're thinking of things more in a lust kind of way or a one-night stand kind of way. I feel like we've been hurt, and we don't want to hurt other people, but there's like a sense of like, well, I've been hurt, and I don't know how to deal with this pain. And being intimate with ourselves takes a lot of time and energy, and knowing what's going on with us takes time and energy. It's time and energy well spent, well invested, but it takes that kind of energy. So when I see this in reverse, I see that we need to focus more on healing because it is in reverse. And it says here, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So there's something blocking us from enjoying the moment. Maybe we're trying to escape from something. Maybe we're using addiction or overeating or mindless sex or porn or video games or whatever it happens to be. Maybe we're trying to numb ourselves in some way where we don't deal with our issues. Okay, and that can be alcohol, gambling, those kinds of things. And when we do that, when we don't deal with these issues, they become bigger and bigger. They become the monster that seems impossible to fight. But really, we have this in our control. We have this in our power, in our ability to get over. Okay, my guides can help with that. Therapists can help with that. That's what we're focusing on here, is a sense of healing. Okay, and I don't have all my shit worked out. I don't. But when you want to heal, when you need to heal, I would say definitely focus on getting yourself on the right track here. And we're going to see exactly what that is. So why are we feeling this way? And it says right here, work on your partnership. So to me, for those of you who are in a partnership, work on it. Okay, absolutely. I can see that as being the way that that card's read. It's upright. I can see that. For those of you that aren't in a partnership, this is working on building up trust within ourselves. That's how I read this card. It does say give your relationship a chance, but the best relationship we have is with ourselves. And I know that sounds weird to say, and I know it sounds cheesy to say, but that is absolutely true. So give your relationship a chance. Talk to yourself. Journal. Do whatever you can do to know yourself better. And don't be appalled or shocked or outraged by your own actions. Learn from them. Love yourself. And look into why we act the way we do. Because that's definitely what gives us clues into how we can develop further as people, right? So what can we do to speed up the process of getting to know ourselves, or what can we do to start to heal from this situation? And I get finances and career in reverse. Financial issues are affecting your love life right now. So when I see this in reverse, this to me says two things. Either finances aren't an issue right now, like you're doing fine money-wise, financially, but there's not a sense of strong love or a sense of strong commitment. Or I could read this as maybe we're on retirement or unemployment, and we need to look at how we can find a way to make money, or we feel like we have to have money first before we have love. We have to have money as stability before we can find love, and that can definitely be part of it as well. But I feel like this is only part of the problem. I feel like we need to focus on finances and career, absolutely, but if we're too harsh on ourselves, or we're too overly analytical or too critical of ourselves, it makes it so that we don't actually focus on anything, and instead we just put ourselves deeper and deeper down into like a shame spiral, where we feel like we don't deserve this or we don't deserve that because we haven't done this or that. And we absolutely deserve love. We deserve appreciation. We deserve kindness. But it's a lot easier to find those things once we start healing. The world doesn't seem so grim and dark. It actually starts to have a beautiful love and a beautiful light to it once we look at the world in a healed way versus a hurt way. And so that is your reading, Virgo, and I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. I know it was a little bit heavy. If you guys resonated with this and you'd like a more personal reading, you can absolutely reach out to me, vitaltarot.com. You guys can look at the link down below. But also, all my other videos are going to be linked together, okay? And so check those out as well, from Aquarius to Virgo, okay? We're talking about all the videos being linked together in the description down below. So you guys, I want you to take care. I love you guys, and I will talk to you next week. Bye.